Hello again, friends. I am Seed Hero, and welcome back to Triangle Strategy. Before you maximize or tab away, if you could real quick like the video, I would appreciate it so very much. Thank you for joining us as we step one more step deeper into the path of terrible, terrible people. On top of all of our other disgusting crimes, we are officially committing terrorism.
House Wolffort and Hysant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Aesfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Benedict hatches a plan to break the dam, flood the capital, and use the ensuing chaos to take Whiteholm Castle. Serenoa and the others know that the city will not escape unscathed, but are left with no recourse if they wish to defeat the enemy in one fell swoop. In support of House Wolffort, Hysant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
Chapter 13, Part 2. Waves of Change.
Lady Destra, we finally have the upper hand. The path we tread was not an easy one, but Lord Serenoa persevered and has become a fine leader because of it. Once we reclaim the capital and restore the kingdom to its former glory, we may finally see peace. My job will soon be over. Please, pray for Wolffort's success. What is it, my lord?
I've been searching for you. The soldiers are calling.
About the provisions, I presume. I shall take my leave.
Oh.
This is my mother's grave.
I see.
Benedict visits her in place of her unworthy son.
At least he's pretty self-aware.
He is a cool-headed man, but undoubtedly more than just that.
But of course.
Frederica, would you visit my mother's grave with me?
Please, Frederica. It's just 3 more steps that way.
Are you certain?
Of course.
Then I would love to.
Only if your little leggies can take it. Ooh, that was quite the journey. Alright, we have side stories. I'm kind of feeling this this overworld music though. And you know, I take that back. I don't love it, but I do like that it is really pushing on you how... I like that it's pushing on you the fact that we're at war. Like, things are not calm right now. We have armies marching. Alright, side story. News of Wolffort's forces reaches Thalos and the others, who begin planning how they will respond. Oh, Thalos, I have not missed you.
General, it appears an army of Hysantian soldiers has arrived at Castle Wolffort.
No doubt they've come to take Whiteholm from us.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
You'll drown. That's what you'll do.
It looks like they didn't take kindly to Brother's schemes.
Avlora, dispatch an army at once.
There is no need. It is best we await them here. No matter how great an army they possess, they will not fell this stronghold easily. All we need to do is buy time. Once they realize what the Archduke is planning, they will tremble in fear.
That will put Aesfrost in the same position as it was during the Salt Iron War, which, need I remind you, we lost.
If they assemble an army and send it out, then I'm pretty sure destroying this dam will do nothing except hurt the civilians.
Things are different than they were 30 years ago. They have no just cause for their actions. You understand, don't you, Your Majesty?
I do. I am the Queen of Glenbrook now. An attack on the capital constitutes treason toward the crown and their kingdom.
The people will not support someone without a cause. Without their backing, Wolffort cannot hope to win.
I refuse to acknowledge that pitiful little puppet as queen.
As do I. She disgusts me.
Personal emotions have no place on the battlefield. I cannot entrust anything to such fools, and the Archduke shall know of it.
Avlora!
The nerve of that woman. So the battle against House Wolffort begins.
What is going on in Cordelia's head? Alright, straight into main story. Byzantine reinforcements arrive as the battle to reclaim the crown begins.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Cancel and I have brought as many soldiers as we could.
And the shiniest head in all the land.
Thank you for bringing reinforcements.
It was you who moved them. There has not been an army this great in Hyzant for 30 years. The Salt Iron War also brought friends and foes together like this. We may have won then, but we had best not get cocky.
Of course. Which is why we have a strategy to ensure our victory.
Minister Exham gave me a brief overview of the plan. Coordination will be the key to our success.
Indeed. Let us go over the plan in detail.
Another war as big as the last. Just how great will the damage be this time?
Still can't believe we're blowing up the dam.
Let us reconfirm our strategy. Benedict, if you would.
Our target, Whiteholm Castle, was built upon a sandbar in the Norzelia River. The city, sprawled upon the riverbank, is connected to the castle by a single bridge. The river and town are the greatest obstacles to invading armies.
I am well aware. I could not believe my ears when I heard of Aesfrost's invasion.
They used the new mining venture to take us by surprise.
However, the Aesfrosti army has solidified its defenses. They will likely spread their forces in front of the bridge.
It is the only path of entry. Geographically speaking, it would be impenetrable.
But we shall use that geography to our advantage. The surrounding river was originally prone to floods. But the kings of old spent years improving the river and created a dam upstream to control its water levels. We plan to explode that dam using your Elfric.
And create a deluge to cleanse the city of Aesfrosti soldiers.
Indeed. It is a plan they can neither predict nor defend against. Their entire army will be swept away.
The people will not let you get away with that.
There was once a residence along the riverside for nobles and wealthy merchants. However, it is now occupied by Aesfrosti aristocrats and officers.
That should mitigate Glenbrook's casualties.
But there will doubtlessly be deaths. Not to mention the lake is the kingdom's source of water, or so I hear. The price of victory will be the people's deep-seated hatred.
Ugh.
I know, but I'm willing to assume any grudge they would bear.
Your resolve has been duly noted. I shall lend you my strength. On your signal, we shall enter the city and evacuate as many citizens as we can.
You are a kind man, Minister Camso. But this would incur quite a debt of gratitude. Allow me to lend a hand as well.
Thank you.
Milo, the blast crystal is capable of destroying the dam, yes?
Undoubtedly.
Excellent. Then our strategy is settled.
First, you two must put pressure on the capital. I wish for you to draw the attention of the Aesfrosti army. We shall head to Telliore and set the blast crystal.
It will explode tomorrow at daybreak.
Very well. May the fortunes of war favor us.
Hysant and Wolffort begin to put their strategies into action.
I guess if we're evacuating people, maybe it's not as terrible.
To draw the eye of the Aesfrosti forces, the Hyzantian army encircles the crown city of Glenbrook. Meanwhile, Serenoa and the others quietly make their way up the Norzelia River toward Telliore, Elfric in tow. Though aware of the risks, they hope exploding the dam will flood the city below and rid it of the Aesfrosti forces within.
Alright, all we have is the main story at the Telliore Streets. Serenoa and the others steal up to Telliore Reservoir to destroy the dam.
As Huet reported, there are Aesfrosti soldiers here, but not many.
Of course. The lake is a precious water reservoir for the kingdom.
Indeed, which is why House Telliore sealed themselves up here.
So now we wait until nightfall to set the blast crystal.
Before that, there are two things we must do. The first is to find a place for it. And the second is to disable the street lamps.
Damn, we're going Mission Impossible on this.
You mean those posts?
At night, the lamps draw on the power of rocks called lumistone to glow. We must remove them.
Then we'll split up into two teams. Benedict and Milo, I leave the lake to you.
Lumistone is way cooler than electricity. Alright.
I shall take care of the street lamps.
Very well. Anna, Lord Serenoa's disguise.
It is ready.
Ooh, who are we gonna be?
To think the young lord capable of such a thing.
I am now not Lord Serenoa.
He is a curious man, isn't he?
No, he isn't.
I must disable the street lamps before night falls. But you cannot be seen Your efforts will have been up for naught if the posts are repaired before our operation even begins. Understood. I'll make sure no one is in the area before removing the Lumistone. Oh, that child. Oh my god, I'm a merchant. Merchant Serenoa, please look at my wares. Child, I have some lovely rocks to sell you. Maybe some candy. I had a fight with my mom, so I can't go home. Do you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm sorry for my pranks? Where's your home, child? Where's your home? I'll talk to you in a minute, old man. Gotta raid your house first. Kitty! Good kitty. 2,300? This old man had some savings. Sir, thank you for your taxes. The lamps in this here town were made to protect Telliore Reservoir. It's where the whole kingdom gets its water. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I was entrusted with looking after these street lamps by the previous lord himself. The lumistones that give them their shine lose their glow after one night, so it's my job to replace them every morning. They only last for one night, really? House Telliore was right to make these lamps. It should keep unwanted guests and other beasts from drawing too close to the lake. Thanks to you, the people here can rest easy at night. You have my respect. You mean to say that you've been doing this every morning for decades? It's an incredible feat, to say the least. I think the middle one's probably... I mean, they're all kind of whatever, but... Thanks to you, the people here can rest easy at night. You have my respect. Oh, I'm happy to have it. See a lot of folks out at night, going for a stroll or sharing a drink in the lamplight. And there ain't no better place for a drink, I'll tell you that. Telliore's got the best wine in the realm. Open up a bottle and it'll be morning before you know it. But ever since Aesfrost arrived, I haven't seen so many people out at night. It's a damn shame. It pains me to have to destroy something this man has taken care of for years. But I must, if we're to reclaim the capital. Won't he just, like, replace them as soon as he sees that they're out? As soon as they don't turn on when the sun starts to go down? It constantly feels like the Aesfrosti soldiers are breathing down our necks. It makes me miss the days of Lord Silvio's rule. I heard that the salt tax has gotten lighter in the Crown City. Still, I can't help but worry. Okay. I am noticing... Oh, how did I go in this building? I am noticing a distinct lack of shinies in this town. Outside of the buku dollars at the old man's residence. I know I shouldn't complain, let alone to a merchant like you, but I just need someone to listen. Gustadolph controls the capital and Lord Silvio's gone, leaving us no choice but to obey Aesfrost. But is it really right for us to just bow our heads to our invaders? They even slayed our king. Ooh, man. Got somebody for our team. We can have him set off the bomb. What is right depends on the time and place. You needn't worry yourself about it. A lone soldier can only achieve so much. I believe it right to bend the knee, as you may live to fight another day. What Aesfrost did was wrong. A loyal soldier of Glenbrook owes them no obedience. I do feel like the top one is probably best. There's no correct answer here. You can't tell him he's an unloyal soldier. Like if he tries to be loyal to Glenbrook right now, then he just dies. What is right depends on the time and place. You needn't worry yourself about it. I wish I could be so carefree. But you have a point. I should let things take their course for now. Thank you for listening to this poor soldier's woes. Feel much better now. Milo? Pray be careful not to expose your true self. Okay. Well, you be careful not to expose yourself. I scolded my son for his pranks this morning and he ran out of the house. Wonder where he went. Maybe I said too much. The streets are different now that Aesfrost is in charge. I just hope he's okay. If you see a little boy all by himself, would you let me know? What did you say? You saw a little boy over there? That must be him. I have to go. No, please stay here. I'll bring him to you. Do I have to actually... Oh no, I don't. Look at that. Magic. Video game magic. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to make you sad. It's all right, my boy. I'm sorry for yelling. Seems like they've made up. Should be able to disable the street lamp without trouble now. Nice. This family not only sucks at communicating, they're also poor. It would be lovely if you two could eat a little less. Save that money for taxes next time. Thank you. Just your friendly neighborhood merchant. Looking for shinies. Oh, hello, Dockman. The lake is as beautiful as ever. Okay. Oh, a soldier under this one. I wonder if he's in a spat with his mom, too. You a traveling merchant of some sort? Oh, no funny business or else we'll have to arrest you on the spot. That's usually what I jump to, too. $1,000. This house kept $1,000 on their roof. There's gotta be hella money inside, right? That's just like their save up for a rainy day fund. A cure-all pellet. This is the doctor's house. It's gotta be it. Benedict. Oh, hold on. Shiny. Extra large HP recovery pellet. That could save us in a pinch. Benedict, tell me about it. The dam is on the other side of the watchtower. We'll have to sneak in under the cover of darkness, as I expected. And should anything go wrong, Anna will be with Lady Frederica, so you needn't worry about her. Can I, like, just walk down here? Oh, no, we gotta get past this fella. Sorry, merchant, no entry. What about you? Can I go past here? Don't get too close to the lake. How do we move this guy? First things first. Now's my chance to disable the street lamp. Destroy Lumistone? Yep. I was hoping we could just take it. Oh, he just smashes it. Done. Without the Lumistone, this area will be bathed in darkness. And this one. Now's my chance to disable. To disable to the street lamp. Destroy the Lumistone. Smash! Done. Bathe this area in darkness. How do we get that? How do we get that last one or two? Yeah, there's two of them. How do we... Oh, we can jump in. He'll be forced to come over and yell at us, right? Luck amulet, that could be nice. Let me in! I don't think it's gonna let me in. I'm having a grand old time in this water though, sir. Who's the guy that told me not to get too close to the lake? Was it you? Don't get too close to the lake. I'm going into the lake. Can't tell me what to do. How do we... No entry. I don't need entry, I just need to... move some guards. How do we do that? How do we move guards? Do you got anything for me? Sure doesn't. Constantly feels like they're breathing down our necks. Nothing new. Old man. It's no secret I'm getting on in years. Perhaps it's time to retire and let someone else tend to the street lamps for once. Ooh, Milo has something new here. I must admit, I did not expect them to keep such close watch. I wonder if there might be a way to draw their attention. Say no more, my lord. Allow me to serve as a distraction while you tend to the street lamps. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? I saw a suspicious woman loitering behind that house over there. I wasn't sure what to make of it, so... leave the rest to me. I shall investigate at once. You needn't be so alarmed. I am but a humble dancer. Be that as it may, I must discern the truth for myself. Why not discern my truth somewhere more private? Very well, if you insist. What a great distraction. Very wholesome. Now's my chance to disable the street lamp. Damn, how did we break that? With magic? He just like touched the bottom of the pole? And then the lumistone shatters? Alright. Who else? I thought those two were gonna go somewhere private. You two wouldn't be doing anything uncouth over here, would you? You must be exhausted from all your hard work. Allow me to dance for you. I've been told the effects are quite stimulating. No, I couldn't possibly accept such an offer. I'm still on the job after all. Alright. You can stop dancing anytime now, Milo, though. Our job's done. Why can't I go this way? Oh, there is a big ledge. Alright, how do we move the last guy? I feel like I just need to talk to somebody in particular. Who have we not talked to in a bit? We haven't talked to these two. Thank you so much for finding my son. I'm so happy Mom forgave me. Maybe, just maybe, we need to get that cat and use the cat as a distraction. Oh, maybe now's the time for me to go into the water. Maybe? Nope. Damn, now I got wet socks though. Worst day ever. Okay, I've been wandering around for quite a while now, trying to figure out how to turn off this lamp in particular. And according to the internet, you cannot turn it off. I really wish they would have mentioned that a little bit. Because this is very clearly examinable. There are too many soldiers around the watchtower. I won't be able to remove the lumistones on this street. Maybe, like, that text is a little bit different, so maybe that's trying to tell us that we don't have to do anything with it. But either way, we can be done with our exploration here. My job is done here. I pray that our plan is a success.
Constable Sicrus reporting for duty. Aesfrost has sent me to help patrol the area.
Welcome, Constable. If you don't mind my asking, what brings an officer to this lake?
My men are thirsty.
I can't say for sure. I'm merely obeying orders.
It's the constable. We can't let him see us.
That doesn't mean they are keen to our plan. Stick to the strategy.
Oh, yeah, we have a fight. We have a fight. I am not sure we have time for a fight. However, what we do have time for is some notes, which we've been avoiding for a handful of episodes now. So we are going to jump into the encampment. Hello, old man. What do we want to read? I think we should read the Beagle's Nature Records. All three of them. And we can do one more. Salt Iron War Part 3. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll be good for today. Let's read them out on the world map. More of this aggressive music. Or Chronicle Notes. The Hell Path Travel, what's that? Oh, neat. Interesting, okay. I like it. Alright. Beagle's Nature Records, Part 1. The plains of Glenbrook, which spread across the center of the realm, are a fertile area enriched by the river's waters. The central area has been cleared away and established as the breadbasket of Norzelia, known for its bountiful grain harvests. To the south lies a vast forest, wherein tigers are rumored to roam. There are a number of Glenbrook legends regarding kings and warriors who hunted these beasts, which likely came from a time when that forest covered more of the plains. Hawks are also known to inhabit various areas across the plains. Their shrewd conduct and gallant figure is known to all who live in the area, and they are beloved by the kingdom's people as a symbol of strength and pride. The hawk upon House Wolffort's crest is a perfect example of that adoration. In the northern reaches of the realm lie the Norzelian Mountains. They are the source of the Norzelia River, and the blizzards surrounding their ice and snow-covered peaks prevent any from passing through. The summit is a harsh place where not even birds dare fly. Beneath the ground, however, run veins rich in iron, copper, silver, and more. The people of Aesfrost eventually managed to reach these veins and opened several mines. Prospectors looking for iron deposits should first seek out the alpine plant known as ferrum weed. Tiny red flowers sprout upon this weed's black leaves, and the plant itself can only be found in areas rich in iron. Red and black, the colors of the Grand Duchy, are said to represent fire and iron, but may also stand for the colors of Faramreed. The Norzelian Mountains are also a major habitat of great hawks. Great hawks, both intelligent and large enough to carry a rider upon their backs, were once known to nest all across the realm, but are now rarely seen outside the mountains. Due to the difficulties of artificial breeding, these mountains are considered a very valuable place to hawk riders and any who use birds when sending missives. In the east sprawls a barren desert wasteland known as the Hyzantian Sands, home of the Source. A tributary of the Norzelia River runs through the area, but its waters are no match for the desert's soaring temperatures and harsh sunlight. At night, however, temperatures sink below freezing. Aside from Hyzant's capital, developed around the Source, in the western part of the Sands, the area is entirely unsuitable for living. Several small oases dot the depths of the sand, and herds of wild horses gather around these watering holes. They are robust creatures, having lived in the desert's harsh conditions, which make them a perfect fit for any army's cavalry. Nations are willing to pay a high price for these horses. The famed Hyzantian cavalry horses were also taken from the sands. Many attempts have been made to reach the ends of the sands over the course of time, but none have succeeded. Although countless people enter the desert in search of adventure or riches, few return. Delving into the Hyzantian sands is not a matter to be taken lightly. One must be willing to risk their very life when stepping foot into the wilderness. And finally, we have the Salt Iron War, Part 3, which we have already gone through Parts 1 and 2 previously. The Salt Iron War claimed the lives of many and left entire cities in ruin. After seeing the destruction, King Regna of Glenbrook contacted Lord Symon of Wolffort in secret. He wished to find a path toward peace. Acutely aware of the pointlessness of the war, Symon agreed to meet and the two began working together to bring an end to the bloodshed. Glenbrook and Wolffort declared that they would no longer support Aesfrost and Hyzant. They demanded an immediate end to the war and for all nations to discuss the reconstruction of Norzelia in a peace conference. Knowing that Glenbrook and Wolffort were prepared to fight if they refused, the destitute nations of Aesfrost and Hyzant agreed. Thus, the Salt Iron War was brought to an end. At the conference, all parties agreed that the nation's borders would remain intact and made a pact of non-aggression. Furthermore, each nation was forbidden from arbitrarily limiting the distribution of salt and iron, and the Norzelia Consortium was established to neutrally control the trade of those materials. House Wolffort also became an influential house within the Kingdom of Glenbrook. The war gave way to a new framework within Norzelia, one that included the Consortium and Glenbrook's 3 high houses, but discussions over their merits and shortcomings must wait for another time. Similarly, the battle within the Telliore Streets must wait for another time. I look forward to actually going through this plan and figuring out what all the consequences are going to be. I hope to see you again for that tomorrow. Take care.